see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. No, we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's returnable now for Smith. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. On 1st down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Jets had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Keep trying that
they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Jones. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You playing with fries, not stepping up in the pocket.
Back to Taylor on first down. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run here with Taylor. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Carr. Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, now Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Up and good for Santoso. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Watch that zig and bunch when he's on offense next.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 75 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's Jones on 1st down. He's got a man, complete, touchdown. Stephon Diggs, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Cash emoji rocket.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
This nigga has no passing game.
Jones steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Your black ass needs to step up.
And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll
Trash
start
emoji
following the
sneezing
interception
face.
in great field position at the 45. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Back
This
to
MF
throw.
trash how you throw a pick to this guy.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's out right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He'll get this off to Taylor. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You gotta run when you see that hole opens up from the O-line, bro.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
That edge rush looking frightening, emoji grimacing face.
Or what the case was. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Preston Smith from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 1st and 10, Taylor now. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. They'll try and run. Taylor. And this time he is in. Yes. Jonathan Taylor. As time expires in the 1st half. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And McPherson on for the extra point.
You lucky bastard. Emoji face
It's
with
good,
tears of
and
joy.
it's 21-10.
Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji rocket.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Emoji face with tears of joy.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the 1st half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle with Barkley.
Wow, emoji downcast face with
Gets
sweat.
this thing down to the 11-yard line. first and 10 at the 11. Carr. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
What I tell you about pressing R1 in the open field.
Barkley fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels
Shame
like a
on the man who got teabagged by the
back.
Shame.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Jones now.
You might want to block a to the edge rush looking man.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Your tackle keep getting bullied, bro. It is sad to see. Emoji sleepy face. 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 Emoji sleepy face.
Team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception.
There you go. Emoji rocket. Emoji rocket. Emoji rocket. Emoji rocket.
Giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
2nd down and goal. Jones. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Put up a TD and go for 2 on his candy-ass key.
Good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He can't pass with his trash ass. I put it on Little
for the
Saint.
Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Stop containing both rage rushers. Send on to containing the other to
and
rush.
He will finally be taken down at the Jets' 36-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the INT, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And some room to maneuver.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Handoff to Barkley. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Run that rock, move that clock, my ass, run MF, run.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Contain PS right side and rush to the left.
As they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On play action, it's Carr.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may
Let
start
the
getting a little
rush
tougher
man
come by
Jesus.
down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big
You're
play.
better off
3rd and
using
goal.
the safety.
Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
He
true.
scores 3
Filet,
times.
filet,
There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 171 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. On 2nd and inches, Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy, because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really? Should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him, because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
McPherson's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Carr to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play, because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Combined with Brady K with the S on the outside.
As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. In motion right is Wilson. Now Carr.
Lol, the nigga was naked.
Now
MOG face with tears of joy.
Downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive.
Trash
This is
ass
3rd and
MOG
10.
sleeping face.
Throwing his car. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Crossing